do have a choice in becoming the people we strive to be, it is without a doubt that our childhood shapes us at a certain extent. How we choose to react at different situations and the way we express ourselves are formed starting at a very young age. We first begin to learn how to make sense to our immediate environment. Marriage and family counselor Dr. Milan and K. Yurkovic discovered that everyone has a certain love style based on their upbringing. A love style is comprised of our tendency and inclination of how we respond to our romantic partner. But understanding how we love, we can learn how our love styles affect our relationship. Here are Dr. Milan and K. Yurkovic's 5 love styles. Number 1. The pleaser. The pleaser often grows up in a home with an overly protective or angry and critical parent. As the children, pleasers do everything they can to be good and to be on their behavior, so as to not to provoke a negative response from their parent. Pleasers' children don't receive comfort. Instead, they spend time and energy giving comfort to their reactive parent. Pleasers are uncomfortable with conflict and deal with disagreement by often giving in or making up for them quickly. They usually have hard time saying no just because they want to minimize conflict. As the pleaser children grow into adult, they learn to read mood swings around them to make sure they can keep everyone happy. However, when pleasers feel stressed or believe that they are continuously letting someone down, they have a breakdown and flee from relationship. Pleasers often spread themselves thin, trying to be everything to everyone when it's not realistic. Instead of forming healthy relationship boundary for themselves, they focus more on the needs and desires for others. In order for pleaser to cultivate stable relationship, they have to be honest about their own feeling rather than trying to do what is expected from them. Number 2. The victim. The victim often grows up in a chaotic home. Victim learns to be compliant in order to survive by putting less attention on themselves as they can stay under the radar. To deal with the angry, violent parent, victim children learns at a very young age to hide and stay quiet. Because being fully present is painful for them, victim children often build an imaginary world in their head to cope with the danger they face on a daily basis. Victims have a low self-esteem and usually struggle with anxiety and depression. They may end up marrying a controller who mirror the same behavior as their parent. Victims learn to cope by being adaptable and going with the flow. They are so used to the chaos and stressful situation that when they do experience calmness, it actually makes them feel uneasy because they anticipate with the next blow up. In order for a victim to cultivate unhealthy, stable relationship, they have to learn self-love and stand up for themselves when a situation calls for it, instead of putting their partner walk all over them. Number 3. The controller. The controller usually grows up in a home where there wasn't a lot of protection, so they learn to toughen up and take care of themselves. They need to feel in control all the time to prevent the vulnerability they experienced in childhood from being exposed to their adulthood. People with this love style believe that they are in control when they can avoid experiencing negative feeling of fear, humiliation, and helplessness. Controllers, however, don't associate anger as vulnerability, so they use it as a weapon to remain in power. Controllers have rigid tendency, but they may also be very sporadic and unpredictable. They don't like stepping out of their comfort zone because it makes them feel weak and unprotected. They prefer to solve problems on their own and like getting things done in certain manner, otherwise they get angry. In order for a controller to form stable, long-lasting relationship, they need to learn how to let go, trust others, and keep their anger at bay. Number 4. The vacillator. The vacillator often grows up with an unpredictable parent. As a children, vacillator learn that their needs aren't their parents' top priority. Without a consistent affection from their parents, vacillator develop a deep fear of abandonment. But when the parent finally feels like giving their time and attention to them, vacillator are usually too angry and tired of receiving it. As vacillator enters adulthood, they try to find the consistent love they were deprived of as a children. Vacillators have tendency to idealize new relationship, but once they feel let down or disappointed, they grow dejected and doubtful. They often feel misunderstood and experience a lot of internal conflict and emotional stress within their relationship. They can be extremely sensitive, which allows them to detect even slightest change in others and know when people are pulling away. In order for Vacillator to cultivate healthy, stable relationship, they need to learn how to pace themselves and get to know someone more before committing too soon and getting hurt by their own expectation. Number 5. The avoider. The avoider often grows up in a less affectionate home that values independence and self-reliance. As a children, avoider learn to take care of themselves starting from a very young age and put their feelings and need on hold to deal with the anxieties of having little to no comfort from their parent. Avoiders tend to like their space and rely on logic and detachment more than their emotion. They get uncomfortable when people around them experience intense mood swings. In order for the avoider to cultivate healthy, long-lasting relationship, they need to learn how to open up and express the emotion honestly. So which love style do you identify with? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. With that being said, I hope that you liked the video and that you found it insightful. If you did, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you can watch my upcoming videos without a miss. I appreciate you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.